Hello. So in this video, we're going to learn about submitting major projects and downloading feedback. So this is definitely something that you want to be aware of, because remember, you are responsible for turning in all of the major projects this semester, and if you don't, then you automatically fail the course. So definitely something you want to make sure you're on top of. So whenever we get to a week where a final project is due, under Submit by Sunday, you will have the final drop box. And that's actually going to be flush with the left-hand margin of the module. So that's hopefully going to help make sure that you notice it. So once you get into this, you will have a copy of the assignment sheet. Sorry, my mind went totally blank there for a second. So you'll have a copy of the assignment sheet there, so you can check this one more time if you want to make sure that you have absolutely completed this. Now, I've actually already submitted something through that final Dropbox, so I'm going to go down to the correspondence packet final Dropbox, and I'll show you how to submit an assignment here. So basically, this is straightforward, and again, most of you will have navigated Canvas before, but you want to submit, click this blue Submit Assignment button, and then Browse. So I'm just going to submit that. Now, here's something interesting and something definitely worth noting. For most of these assignments, I've restricted the types of files that you can upload. So in this case, only a .doc or a .docx file is going to work. So Canvas isn't going to let me submit this PDF. Now, if I go back in and submit this .docx file, then it's going to let me submit it. So part of the reason that I've restricted file type, so for some things like the resumes, which we'll get to with the job application documents project, you want to make sure your formatting is preserved. The same thing with the formal analytical report. With the personal website, obviously that's a website, so you're going to be turning in a URL. But with these first two projects, the correspondence packet and the topic approval proposal, I want you to submit a .doc or a .docx, because these are the basic formats that professionals use in most industries. So again, you can download Microsoft Word for free through Penn State. I've talked about that in a couple of other videos. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. Now, once you've selected the assignment that you want to turn in, or the file that you want to turn in, you want to make sure it's the right file, because I have had people turn in earlier drafts of things, and you definitely don't want to do that. Then you hit Submit Assignment. Fairly straightforward. No surprises there. And then you should see a thing here where it says Submitted. You can check submission details. And this is actually a place, like when I give you feedback, you will be able to see it here, or when I upload comments, you will be able to see it here. You can also check your draft itself. If you click on that link there, it will open up. So you can make sure that you've uploaded the right thing. The other way you can do that, from this page, you can click Download, and then the file name, in this case to correspondence packet.docx. I'd actually encourage you to do that. I'd encourage you to check the file, to download it after you submit, to make sure that you've submitted the right thing and that it looks the way you want it to look, that it's formatted properly, etc., etc. So that's one thing I would suggest that you do. Now, I showed you how you could get to the section with the feedback on it through that assignment Dropbox. The other way you can do that is by going to the Grades tab here. So So once you do that, that'll bring you to a page that will show all of your grades. So in this case, I've already graded the assignment that I uploaded with topic approval for the topic approval proposal final Dropbox. Final projects get letter grades, so unlike the discussions and workshops, which are graded complete, incomplete, these will get a letter grade. So in this case, I arbitrarily gave it a B, and so Canvas has graded that an 86. But as we saw with the workshops and discussion forums video, we have this little 2 comments bubble here. So that means there's feedback. So again, I'm going to click that feedback, and then in this case, for your formal projects, or most of your formal projects, you will get an attached file. So in this case, we're going to click that file, and that will open it up in Microsoft Word. I'm going to enable editing just to show you a couple of things, but you don't necessarily have to. So I want to show you the 3 different types of feedback that you're going to be getting on most of your projects. So you'll get bubble comments over here. So bubble comments are going to point you to specific concerns or larger, medium scale issues that I want you to be aware of with the draft. You'll also get track changes corrections. So these are grammar and mechanics things, small scale things, usage things, anything fairly small like that. Now, to make sure you can see all of the feedback, both the bubble comments and the track changes, you want to go to Review, and then under this tracking section, you want to make sure that it says All Markup. So that'll show you these track changes, corrections, as well as the bubble comments. If you have something like no markup or simple markup, then things won't be fully displayed. So you want to make sure that all markup is selected. Now the other area you're going to get feedback is bubble comments, which will be down at the bottom of the project itself. So the bubble comments are global feedback, the global feedback is overall feedback. So major concerns, things that are big issues across the entire project or major recurring concerns, I'll deal with here. You'll also have your grade listed here. So these are the 3 types of feedback that you're going to be getting. You need to download this feedback in order to understand the grade that you've earned. The other thing that is worth knowing, if you download this onto a phone, you will not see the track changes or the bubble comments. So download this onto an actual computer and make sure that you're reading this through Microsoft Word with all markup selected.